journey through the book of Daniel, the prophet. Witness the unwavering faith of Daniel as he faces challenges and receives divine visions. This series explores his remarkable story, from interpreting dreams to surviving the lion's den. Don't miss this inspiring tale of courage and faith. Introduction to Daniel. Daniel, a young man taken captive to Babylon, demonstrates unwavering faith in God. Despite being in a foreign land, he remains true to his beliefs and becomes a beacon of hope and faithfulness. Discover how Daniel's remarkable journey begins, setting the stage for his extraordinary life. As Daniel adapts to his new environment, he faces numerous challenges that test his faith. Yet, he remains steadfast, drawing strength from his devotion to God. His journey is a testament to the power of unwavering faith, even in the face of adversity. Daniel's early experiences in Babylon shaped his character and resolve. Through his trials, he grows stronger in his faith, becoming a living example of courage and resilience. This introduction sets the stage for the incredible events that will unfold in his life. Daniel's wisdom and training. Daniel and his friends receive special training in Babylon, but they refuse to eat the king's rich food, choosing instead a simple diet of vegetables. God blesses them with wisdom and understanding far beyond their peers, and Daniel's reputation grows because of his steadfast faithfulness and commitment to God's laws. Their decision to adhere to their dietary convictions, despite potential consequences, demonstrates a deep trust in God's provision. This act of faith not only preserves their physical health but also elevates their spiritual stature in the eyes of those around them. The success and wisdom of Daniel and his friends become a powerful testimony to the Babylonian officials. Their exemplary conduct and the divine favor they receive pave the way for greater opportunities and challenges in the future. Nebuchadnezzar's dream. King Nebuchadnezzar has a troubling dream that none of his wise men can interpret. Daniel steps forward, trusting in God's ability to reveal the dream's meaning. He interprets the king's dream with such accuracy and insight that Nebuchadnezzar is amazed, recognizing the power of Daniel's God. This pivotal moment highlights Daniel's unique gift and deep connection with God. His ability to interpret the dream not only saves lives but also solidifies his position as a trusted advisor to the king. Daniel's faith in God's revelation is unwavering and transformative. The interpretation of the dream reveals a prophecy about future kingdoms, demonstrating God's sovereignty over all earthly rulers. This revelation underscores the importance of Daniel's role as a prophet and the profound impact of his faith on the course of history. The fiery furnace. Daniel's friends face a severe test of faith when they refuse to worship a golden statue erected by the king. Thrown into a fiery furnace, they emerge unharmed, protected by an angel sent by God. Their faith becomes a powerful testimony to God's protection and presence, even in the most dire circumstances. The miraculous deliverance from the furnace astonishes everyone, including the king. It serves as a vivid reminder of God's power to save and protect those who trust in Him. This event strengthens the faith of the believers and challenges the skepticism of non-believers. The story of the fiery furnace spreads throughout the kingdom, inspiring many to reconsider their beliefs. It becomes a defining moment in the narrative of Daniel and his friends, showcasing their unwavering devotion and God's miraculous intervention. Daniel's rise to power. As Daniel continues to serve faithfully in Babylon, he interprets more dreams and visions for the king, earning a high position in the kingdom. His wisdom and integrity make him a trusted advisor, but his faithfulness to God also brings new challenges and opposition from those who envy his success. Daniel's rise to power is marked by his consistent reliance on God for guidance and strength. Despite the political intrigue and jealousy surrounding him, he remains committed to his principles, demonstrating the importance of integrity and faith in leadership. The opposition he faces shuts the lion's mouth, and Daniel remains unharmed, showcasing the power of unwavering faith. Daniel's steadfast commitment to prayer, even in the face of mortal danger, highlights his deep faith and courage. His deliverance from the lion's den is a powerful testament to God's protection and the strength that comes from unwavering trust in Him. This miraculous event has a profound impact on the king and the entire kingdom. It not only vindicates Daniel but also glorifies God, demonstrating His power to save and His faithfulness to those who remain true to Him. King Darius, distressed over Daniel's fate, rushes to the lion's den at dawn. To his great relief, Daniel emerges unharmed, attributing his deliverance to God's protection. Moved by this miracle, the king honors Daniel's God, acknowledging his power and faithfulness. Daniel's steadfast faith transforms the king's heart and influences the entire kingdom. The king's recognition of God's power marks a turning point in the narrative, highlighting the far-reaching impact of Daniel's faith. This event serves as a catalyst for change, influencing the religious landscape of the kingdom and promoting a greater understanding of God's sovereignty. Daniel's deliverance from the lion's den becomes a powerful symbol of hope and faith for generations to come. It underscores the importance of trusting in God, even in the most perilous situations, and affirms the belief that God is always present to protect and guide His faithful servants. In a vision, Daniel sees 4 great beasts rising from the sea, each representing a kingdom. This vision reveals God's sovereignty over all nations and foretells future events. Although troubled by the vision, Daniel trusts in God's ultimate plan. He shares the prophecy, emphasizing that God's dominion is everlasting. The vision of the 4 beasts provides a profound insight into the future, highlighting the rise and fall of earthly kingdoms under God's sovereign control. Daniel's ability to receive and interpret such visions underscores his unique role as a prophet and his deep connection with the divine. Despite the unsettling nature of the vision, Daniel's faith remains unshaken. He continues to trust in God's wisdom and plan, understanding that these revelations serve a greater purpose in the unfolding narrative of God's interaction with humanity. The ram and the goat. Daniel receives another vision, this time of a ram and a goat, symbolizing future conflicts between powerful kingdoms. Seeking understanding through fervent prayer, Daniel receives guidance from the angel Gabriel. Gabriel explains the vision's meaning and reassures Daniel of God's control over history and future events. The vision of the ram and the goat provides detailed prophecies about the future, emphasizing the continuous struggle for power among nations. Daniel's response to the vision reflects his humility and his reliance on divine guidance to comprehend the complexities of these revelations. Gabriel's explanation offers comfort and clarity, reinforcing the message that God is sovereign over all events and that His plans are ultimately for the good of His people. Daniel's faith in these visions strengthens his resolve to remain faithful and obedient to God's calling. Deeply moved by his people's plight, Daniel prays earnestly for their deliverance, confessing their sins and seeking God's mercy. In response, God sends a message of hope, revealing the prophecy of 70 weeks. This prophecy brings comfort and assurance of God's plan for redemption and restoration. Daniel's heartfelt prayer and confession highlight his deep compassion for his people and his unwavering faith in God's mercy. His intercession serves as a powerful example of the importance of repentance and prayer in seeking divine intervention. The prophecy of 70 weeks offers a glimpse into God's timeline for redemption, providing hope and reassurance to Daniel and his people. It underscores the certainty of God's promises and the importance of trusting in His perfect timing. Daniel experiences a vision of a glorious man who speaks of future events and conflicts. Strengthened by the vision's message, Daniel is reminded of God's ultimate victory. This vision reaffirms God's control over the course of history and the final triumph of good over evil. The vision of the glorious man provides Daniel with detailed insights into future events, emphasizing the ongoing struggle between good and evil. Despite the challenges and conflicts revealed in the vision, Daniel is reassured of God's ultimate sovereignty and the eventual victory of righteousness. This vision bolsters Daniel's faith, reminding him and all who hear his story of the certainty of God's plans and the importance of remaining faithful and obedient in the face of adversity. In his final vision, Daniel sees the detailed struggles between the kings of the north and south. These conflicts emphasize the ongoing battles for power but also highlight God's sovereign control over all earthly kingdoms. Despite the turmoil, Daniel is assured of God's ultimate plan. The vision provides a detailed account of future political and military conflicts, illustrating the transient nature of earthly power. Daniel's ability to comprehend and convey these complex prophecies underscores his unique role as a divinely chosen messenger. Despite the unsettling nature of the vision, Daniel remains confident in God's sovereignty. This vision serves as a reminder of the ultimate triumph of God's kingdom and the futility of human ambition when set against divine authority. The vision concludes with a message about the end times, revealing the resurrection of the dead and the final judgment. The righteous will shine like stars forever, symbolizing the eternal reward for faithfulness. Daniel's story ends with hope and a promise of eternal life. The prophecy of the end times provides a profound and hopeful conclusion to Daniel's visions, emphasizing the ultimate victory of righteousness and the eternal nature of God's kingdom. This revelation offers comfort and encouragement to all who remain faithful. Daniel's story serves as a powerful testament to the importance of faith, perseverance, and trust in God's promises. As his journey concludes, we are reminded of the eternal rewards awaiting those who remain steadfast in their devotion to God. The time of the end. The vision concludes with a message about the end times, revealing the resurrection of the dead and the final judgment. The righteous will shine like stars forever, symbolizing the eternal reward for faithfulness. Daniel's story ends with hope and a promise of eternal life. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the book of Daniel. His faith and courage continue to inspire us today. Stay tuned for more stories of faith and perseverance. Remember, with God, all things are possible. Thank you for watching.